Hey guys! In this video we will talk about everything you need to know about 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS. Let's do a full review of the interior updates, exterior design, features, and new technology. But before we start, subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and activate the notification bell until you receive all of our videos. Let's go! It has taken a full decade for the brand most synonymous with luxury to join the fight for EV supremacy, but the wait looks to have been worth it. As you'd expect from Mercedes, the cabin technology is cutting edge, while the interior appointments look lush enough to make many a Tesla Model S shopper think twice. The 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS is the first all-electric luxury sedan from Mercedes EQ. The 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS sedan will be the flagship of the German automaker's electrified future, and it looks to be one of the fanciest EVs ever. While its curvaceous bodywork is designed to slip effortlessly through the air for maximum efficiency, its palatial cabin is fitted with luxurious appointments and state-of-the-art features that deliver the all-important wow factor. Nowhere is that more obvious than with the optional glass-covered hyperscreen dashboard, which contains multiple displays and advanced technology. As part of its Ambition 2039 initiative, Mercedes-Benz is working on offering a carbon-neutral new car fleet within 20 years from now. As soon as 2030, the company wants more than half the cars it sells to feature electric drive systems. This includes fully electric vehicles and plug-in hybrids. The vehicles are produced in a carbon-neutral manner, with resource-saving materials such as carpets made from recycled yarn used. This is because Mercedes-Benz considers the entire value chain, from development and the supplier network to its own production. Furthermore, Mercedes-Benz AG had its climate protection targets confirmed by the Science Based Targets Initiative, SBTi. As an exceptionally intelligent vehicle, the EQS has up to 350 sensors, depending on the equipment. These record distances, speeds and accelerations, lighting conditions, precipitation and temperatures, seat occupancy as well as the driver's blink of an eye or the passenger's speech. EQS exterior design. The Mercedes EQS looks totally different from any other Mercedes saloon on sale. Rather than a long flat bonnet and a rounded roofline like an S-Class, the whole car looks like one great big curve, especially from the side, and the pop-out door handles really add to this smooth look. At the front, the EQS doesn't have a huge chrome grille like most Mercedes saloons. Instead, it gets a blanked-off trim piece like the EQC and EQA electric cars. The full-width daytime running light looks just like the one on those cars, too, and the intakes in the front bumper are pretty similar to the ones on an S-Class. At the back, the brake lights stretch the whole width of the car, just like one a Porsche Taycan or an Audi e-tron GT. You get 19-inch wheels as standard, but you can pay extra for wheels up to 22 inches in size, and there's also an optional two-tone paint job if you really want your EQS to stand out. As an option, the EQS has automatic comfort doors at the front and rear. When the driver approaches the car, the door handles extend, then as they approach further, the driver's door opens automatically. Continuing the seamless entry experience, once the brake pedal is depressed the driver's door can then close automatically. Using buttons, the driver is also able to open the passenger and rear doors, for example, to let in children in front of school. EQS interior design. The new EQS is a smidge longer and a bit taller than the S-Class, too. So it should feel even roomier inside, even more so with the optional panoramic glass roof fitted. You can choose from a range of 8 different color combinations for the interior, and there are 190 customizable LEDs dotted around the cabin for you to play with. There's a load of different materials options too, including some backlit glossy plastic and unvarnished wood that looks like it's been nicked from a posh yacht. There are also 2 different steering wheel designs, depending on whether you get a standard EQS or an AMG line car. You can get a couple of different seat designs with up to 10 different massage programs to help you relax, and there's an optional Premium Plus pack that comes with automatic doors that open when you walk up to the car, and close when you press the brake. Looks like Jeeves can take the day off. EQS Hyperscreen Infotainment. The MBUX Hyperscreen is the absolute highlight in the interior. This large, curved screen unit sweeps almost from A-pillar to A-pillar. The tech-forward cabin will probably be the EQS' strongest trait in the eyes of consumers. Headlining the experience is the available MBUX Hyperscreen, a 56-inch wide pane of curved glass that houses 3 individual OLED displays. Directly in front of the driver is a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, while a 17.7-inch center touchscreen handles most infotainment duties. The passenger also gets their own 12.3-inch touchscreen, guarded from the driver's prying and distracted eyes by a camera system that monitors distraction and deactivates that unit if it senses the driver glancing over too much. The system has the latest version of Mercedes infotainment system, so it comes with all the usual smartphone mirroring and satellite navigation features, and it has an upgraded Hey Mercedes feature that can understand 27 languages, even remember your voice patterns. Another cool feature is the new face recognition system that tells who's driving and load their personal settings automatically. It can also detect if you're trying to look at the passenger's display, and automatically dim it to make it less distracting. Speaking of passengers' displays, you can also get the EQS with a pair of 12-inch screens in the back, just like in the S-Class. So no one has to feel left out. EQS engine and performance. The entry-level car is called the Mercedes EQS 450 Plus. This comes with one motor at the back that drives the rear wheels. It makes 333 horsepower and does 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.2 seconds, so it's fairly quick. Although that's still about 0.8 seconds slower than a rear-wheel drive Porsche Taycan. There's also a quicker model called the EQS 584 Matic. This four-wheel drive version comes with two electric motors that produce 523 horsepower, which is enough to do 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.3 seconds. That's slightly slower than a Porsche Taycan 4S, which will do 0 to 60 miles per hour on 4 seconds flat. Mercedes is also cooking up an AMG performance version of the EQS. And that'll have 761 horsepower, exactly the same as a Porsche Taycan Turbo S. EQS battery and charging. With ranges up to 770 km, WLTP, and an output of up to 516 horsepower, the powertrain of the EQS meets every expectation of a progressive sedan in the S-Class segment. All EQS models have an electric powertrain, ETS, at the rear axle, while the versions with 4MATIC also have an ETS at the front axle. The EQS marks the launch of a new generation of batteries with significantly higher energy density. The larger of the two batteries has a usable energy content of 107.8 kilowatt-hours. The innovative battery management software, developed in-house, allows updates over the air, OTA. This allows the energy management system to remain up to date throughout the life cycle. In terms of the cell chemistry, the cobalt content of the cathodes has been reduced to 10%. The EQS can be charged with up to 200 kilowatts at fast charging stations with direct current. How long does it take to charge? Able to take a 200 kilowatt charge from a DC fast charger, the EQS can regain 186 miles of range in just 15 minutes. A Model S can charge at a rate of up to 250 kilowatts. Getting the battery up from 10% to 80% takes 35 minutes. The car can be equipped with an optional 9.6 kilowatt onboard charger to make the most of your 40 amp home charger, or public L2 charger, and fill the battery in 11 hours. Arrival time and prices. The 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS will arrive at US dealerships later this year, with pricing and official EPA dimensions and range numbers announced sometime soon. However, Mercedes representatives wink that we could expect the EQS to mirror the S-Class in terms of value. Expect a starting price of about $110,000 for the EQS 450 Plus and $120,000 for the EQS 580. Fully loaded, we wouldn't be surprised at the sight of a $150,000 EQS. At those prices, the Mercedes EQS will battle the flagship Lucid Air Grand Touring, $131,500, Tesla Model S Plaid, $119,990, and several variants of the Porsche Taycan. Safety. The principles of integral safety, in particular accident safety, apply regardless of the platform. Like all other Mercedes, the EQS therefore features a rigid passenger cell, special deformation zones and state-of-the-art restraint systems, with pre-safe including pre-safe impulse side equipped as standard. The fact that the EQS is based on an all-electric architecture also opened up new design possibilities for its safety concept. It meant, for example, that a favorable location could be chosen for the installation of the battery, in a crash-protected area in the underbody. And because there is no large engine block on board, the behavior in a frontal crash could be modeled even better. In addition to the standard crash tests, the car's performance in various additional load situations was verified in extensive component tests carried out at the Vehicle Safety Technology Center, TFS. Oh my gosh, we've talked a lot, but it's worth more than that. After watching the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Be sure to let us know in the comments section below about how much you liked the video. Thank you for watching today's video. Anyway, have a nice day and see you in the next video.